Mayanza Paulo Dwong, ACCI Program Manager, Uganda. This is part of Paulina Farm, which we are trying to demonstrate that even if you don't have the land in the town, this one is for urban farming, where you get a sack, empty sack, then you will have to look for fertile soil. So you need to plan which crops maybe you want to plant. Is it the tomato, onion, or cabbages? So this one you will have to fill the fertile soil in this bag, as you are seeing. For our case, we have the tomato and also we have the onions. This one is very important because in urban areas it's very difficult to have the soil which is vacant, but we can improvise the way you are seeing this. So this one can help to bring out the nutrients. This one, if the side learn how to raise this kind of artificial garden, it will be of importance not only for nutrients, but also they can have some income, small income from this kind of farming. So this one typically, it is where we train our learner from school. Then also we expect them to replicate what they have learned from school back in their villages. And the way you look at this one, we have just taken some few weeks. This is staking. You can use peg or you can raise the rope like this and then you tie them. So this one, it is basically not only for income but purposely to inculcate the new skills in vegetable production where the land is really not affordable. You can use the corridor maybe within the urban areas so that they have access to nutrients and also get some little income from what they have produced. So this is what we have done here at Paulina. This is a raised ground. In fact, it is the foundation which was raised, but as per now, we said we cannot really leave it to stay like this. We want to demonstrate, and this one is purposely to demonstrate that farming in urban is possible, provided you have the skills which you have learned and you can grow any type of vegetables. So this is really what has happened here, and that is why we have put this for the learner to access and also have the skills which they can replicate it at home. So this side is over. We can now turn on to the other side of the garden. Thank you. Is part of Paulina Farm, and we have the two young agronomists being mentored to cater for the learners at school, and also they will have to extend their services to the community outreach. This is the portion where we have planted our onion. This is to educate our learner how to produce the vegetable. And we started with raising them in the nursery bed. After nursery bed, we prepared the site where we are going to transplant. After transplanting, they have weeded, and you will find that once the soil now learn how to raise the vegetable crops, it will help them not only for passing exam, but it is part of life skill. which will be extended from school to home so that they can replicate it, and at any level where the child will drop out in education, they will be having these life skills to make them sustainable at home, and also can help them in getting some of the school requirements which they cannot really depend on their parents. So this one is part of the onion field, which we have made to help the learner to learn the skills in vegetable production. And apart from that, we have also the passion fruits, which we have also raised, and we are supporting with the community so that they can also have access to healthy life through good nutrition. And apart from that, we have our tomato, which is almost ready for harvesting. And this is all what we are doing to support the learner at the center, Paulina, and also to enable us as the school to provide the required nutrients for our learner at school. So this one is not only for sale, but we also give to our learners so that they have access to nutrients which is required for their early growth stages. So this is all what I could say, and this is our farm. We appreciate the support from PFP and also the ACCI, which really has been providing us with funds, capacity building, and also making it available for us to move into the community. So this is Paul again, Paulina Farm. Thank you.
Paulina Farm, serving the community and uplifting education in Uganda. We have many agronomists with whom we work. Our agronomists are so passionate about helping our learners. They help our learners in learning the theoretical lessons organically through this ACCI initiative farm.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are here, mainly we want to know why we are pruning and the benefits and its effects. As per now, as we are seeing one of our agronomy pruning, there's a reason why we are pruning, and there's how we can we can prune. Then the benefits we have to know, and the problems and the benefits. One, why are we pruning this tomato? One, to reduce the competition of food. Once we have many leaves and branches, there will be competition for for food and sunlight. If we are to reduce the number of leaves, we'll give the food in the plant will go straight to the fruits, and the fruit will be big in size and quality product. Two, to reduce pests and diseases. We know some pests, they have wings, they fly, they and if now they are in this plant and the leaves are many, there is access of flying from this one to another. Hence, if you reduce the leaves, the pests will not have access of staying, since there is no bushy plant and so we shall reduce the pests and diseases. Then hence, if we are to see this type of leaf, this one is black leaf spot. This one comes when there is too much rainfall, either there is too much rainfall or there is less water in the plant. So since now this one is wilting, will cause much diseases in the plant. We shall cut. You move nearer and you see how we shall cut it. You come nearer. We cannot cut it like this. Why? Because in the leaf we have inside the plant, we have spaces. We shall slide it this way, where if this plant is again growing, the buds will start coming from here. And if you are to cut it like this, it will wilt and will wilt all the whole plant. Then the 40 reasons why we prune the garden. If you are to look at where we have pruned and that side where we have not pruned, there is a difference. At least this part look nice and clear. And that part is bushy. You can see that part is bushy than this side. Those are the reasons why we prune. Then after pruning, sometimes maybe during pruning you did not prune it very well. These are the reasons, the outcome if you did not prune it very well. One, it will cause wilting. If you are to see around, there's some tomato which are wilting. That is because of poor pruning. If you prune it poorly, you may cut the stem, you may cut it from somewhere. It will cause wilting to the crop. Hence, the plant dies. Okay? All of us now, we know how to prune. Can I get someone to come and demonstrate how we prune it? Okay, one person will come and help us show how we can prune. Hey, you come and show. Okay, well done. So all of you have understood how we prune and why we prune and the reason. If you prune it badly, the outcome. So is anyone having some question on tomato? Yes?
Teacher, as you are teaching us here, we want to know at what time did they prune the plants?
Okay, that is a nice question. Thank you for your question. Is anyone having the idea before I answer? Yeah?
Thanks for your question. We normally prune them in the evening just to reduce the rate of transpiration when the sun is too hot. We do it in the morning and in the evening just to reduce the rate of transpiration, to make the fluid that the plant has to flow in to the fruit and to add its yield or quality. That's why we do pruning.
Okay, thank you for the question. Since this colleague of yours has answered, my dear pupils, thank you for surrendering your time. Every time in the evening, we shall come and meet for the next discussion. Thank you.
In the heart of Agago district, where hope and determination walk hand in hand, a story of transformation is unfolding. This is the story of ACCI, a story of compassion, vision, and commitment to building brighter futures. And now, beyond the school walls, ACCI's impact is flourishing in the soil of Agago itself. From the rich red earth spring tomatoes, onions, passion fruit, and pawpaw. Fresh harvests almost ready to nourish families, strengthen livelihoods, and supply markets. What began as a vision is now a farm alive with promise. These fields remind us that development is not only about giving, but about empowering. It is about creating a cycle of growth where children are educated, families are strengthened, and communities rise together. As we look at these green gardens and the bright faces of the children, we see more than crops and classrooms. We see resilience. We see opportunity. We see the power of unity between ACCI and the people of Agago. Together, we are not just feeding children today. We are sowing the seeds of a self-sustaining tomorrow. A tomorrow where knowledge and nourishment walk side by side, where no child is left behind, and where Agago becomes a beacon of what is possible when compassion meets action. This is the gift of ACCI. This is the hope of Patongo, Agago, and the whole nation Uganda.